Believe it or not, there's actually only one reason why other people don't have to work hard and struggle to get what they want, but you do. And it has nothing to do with what you know or who you know or even luck. It has everything to do with your self-concept. And what is self-concept? Well, it's basically the image that you have of yourself. It's the relationship you have with yourself. And it's mostly comprised of beliefs. And from those beliefs, thought patterns occur. Familiar feelings construct your experience. Habits and behaviors determine how you act. And all of these reinforce the construct, which is that self-concept. And it's that self-concept which is the root limitation which actually prevents so much from coming into your life. New ideas, possibilities, relationships. All of this is being blocked. All of this is outside of your periphery. It's the blind spot, which is on the other side of letting go of those limiting beliefs, those lack beliefs, which have become so familiar to you. A lot of these things you won't even recognize. They're so subtle because they've been practiced for your entire life. They're actually so familiar to you that you think they are you. You think that they are a part of your personality, and so you would never question them. And that's where this self-concept becomes a self-fulfilling prophecy, because the reality that you generate from that self-image is confirming that self-image. You will only be producing evidence and effects and all sorts of symbols that confirm that this is who you are. But you see, all of that is being created in your own mind. And then you will have a cognitive bias to look for all of the cues and evidence that suggest that it is real, that it is true, that it is who you are. And that is really limiting you. But it's not. It's all an illusion, which can be overcome or dissolved through investigation and understanding. When you know who you really are beyond the perceptions of the mind, beyond the illusions of the world, the seeming forms and shapes which are but projections of your mind, and you get to know the essence of where these are all coming from, that true self, the consciousness that you are, that infinite, eternal, ever-present consciousness which gives rise to everything, then you come in contact with the real you. And by coming in contact with that you, that higher self, you have access to the true blueprint of your individuality. And this is where you have the opportunity to shift your self-concept away from the programming of your life and to be more in alignment with who you really are and who you're destined to be. And it's by aligning yourself in your thoughts, in your feelings, in your habits, in your behaviors, in your beliefs with that higher version of you that you then manifest the reality, the life that you want effortlessly. Because all of reality as a mirror reflects that self-concept. Change your self-concept to be in alignment with the truth of who you are. And you create your reality effortlessly, without having to do anything, without having to work hard, without having to struggle, without having to strive. It's all so much simpler than we've been led to believe. But the world does not want you to think this way. It's not encouraged, because you would stand out of the crowd. You would not be fitting into that system. But you need only put put this into practice and see the results for yourself. And actually, I've designed it into a 3-part model, which is based on the I am statement, because you are at the source of your life, and therefore you are at the source of your shift. And it's broken into 3 parts, I being identity, your true self, your true identity. And when you come into alignment with your true identity, by aligning with the habits, the thoughts, the feelings, the beliefs of that true self, then you manifest that reality. Hence, I am. I, identity. A, alignment. M, manifestation. So change that self-concept, that self-image. Change the relationship that you have with yourself and how you state, I am this. Notice how all the beliefs, I am lucky, I am rich, I am successful, or the opposite of any of these, are actual thoughts, actual feelings. On a subtle level, they're actually a way that you relate to yourself on the level of feeling. So when you investigate these things, which is what this last part is all about, manifestation, it's not about affirmations, it's about understanding the affirmations that you're already telling yourself within your own mind. It's the way that you judge yourself. It's the way that you talk to yourself. It's the way that you feel about yourself. And when you understand that relationship you have with yourself, then everything that's not in alignment with your true self dissolves. And the real relationship that you have with your true self comes online. And that is pure abundance. That is true freedom. And that is a joy and a love and a bliss that is beyond anything that you can create by controlling or manipulating your life, seeking fleeting symbols and trying to prove your worth. Discover your infinite worth by remembering your true self, your true nature, which is that infinite field of consciousness where everything is already existing. And align yourself with that version of you now to manifest that life. And if you want access to this model, comment manifest down below and I'll send it to you. There's worksheets that you can download. There are exercises that you can implement, and you can really experience this shift right now. So comment manifest down below and I'll send you this free model.